Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Queen Janice. Thank you all for joining my podcast, Heal Out Loud, where healing hurts, but we do it anyway. Healing hurts, but we do it anyway. I just want to give y'all a reminder that we cannot choose our family, right? When we thinking about it in a sense of being blood relatives. But sometimes your family isn't always related to you by blood. You can choose your family. And when I say that, sometimes people may not approve of the family that you choose, and that's fine. As long as you know that they are your people, you're going to thrive with them, regardless of what anybody else say or think. Today, I'm encouraging you all to forgive yourselves, one, but forgive your family members as well. Somebody has to start the healing process. Somebody has to break that curse. Somebody has to be the bigger person. Someone has to pour into someone with so much love that it makes the hate vanish. It has to be a start, because if not, it's going to always seem like it's a unhappy ending. And it doesn't have to be that way. So show up for yourself, of course, but you have to show up for your family too. The people who's in your corner, that's your family. You show up for them when you can. They're going to do the same for you in return. It's just how it's going to be. At the same time, you have to also give yourself credit for what you can do and stop beating yourself up for what you can't do. That is not the way that you want to spend your life. You don't want to live your days beating yourself up. Oh, I could have done this better, or I didn't do that, or I never made this happen. Be thankful for the opportunities that you were given where you were able to come through. No matter what may be going on in your life, you got to find time for people who matter to you the most as well. I don't care if it's a graduation, a birthday, a wedding, a graduation from a program, anything. Some people look at small things as, oh, it doesn't matter. They didn't get a bachelor's, they didn't get a master's degree, or whatever the case may be. I don't care if it's a certificate. If that's your loved one, you show up for them and show support for them graduating. I know people may think like, oh, well, they didn't go to this prestigious college. It's okay, that's fine. Or they didn't get the car that they wanted, so why am I going to celebrate them? Or they didn't get the house that they talked to us about, why am I celebrating them? I don't care if it's an apartment. Celebrate them. Show up for your people. And when you do, you're going to be full of joy because you know that you've touched their heart. When I say you can't choose your family, sometimes you really can't. People come into your life unexpectedly, and you don't know that you need them until you realize, I really needed this person. So if you take just a little time to sit back and say, hey, it isn't all about me. Sometimes I got to put myself to the side just for a little bit, just to allow this person who means a lot to me to understand that, hey, I got your back too. I know what you're going through. I've been there. I felt that. I understand. And you help them see who they are. Then at the end of the day, you've already opened the door to help them start healing. So yes, we have to be in the mental state of healing ourselves. We have to be in the physical state, the emotional state, and the spiritual state of healing ourselves before we can start healing others. But if we allow what we're doing to affect people in a positive manner, then you've already won. So no matter how big or small, just show up. Show up for your family. Tell your family that you love them. Forgive them. Tell them that you apologize. Even if you don't know what you've done wrong, give them hugs and kisses. You never know what tomorrow may bring. So don't spend your life sitting around miserable, fussing and fighting, never apologizing, never giving yourself a chance to make it right. And then when they're no longer here, you're crying and you're sad and you're upset and you're beating yourself up and wishing that you would have, when you've had ample amount of time to do that. So at the end of the day, don't look at it as, oh, this is a correction. Oh, this is a map to how it's supposed to be. Look at it more like, okay, I got the chance to at least show that I was willing to put whatever it was, that feeling, the disagreement, or anything that created an issue that drew a wedge between you and that individual. Put that to the side. Life is too short. We don't have time for that. I challenge you all to really sit down with yourself, acknowledge who you are, and write down maybe like 3 things on a piece of paper that you do not like about yourself. Nobody want to do that. Nobody wants to say that they dislike things about themselves. But if we be honest, if we be clear, if we be transparent, if we be open, raw, real, uncut, whatever term you want to use for it, everyone has something that they don't like about themselves. So when you write those 3 things down that you dislike about yourself, next to it, write down what you can do about it to make a change. If it's nothing you can change, that's fine. If it's something that you can change, work at it so then you can start to receive yourself differently. So a lot of times we can't receive people who have been placed in our lives because secretly we kind of dislike ourselves. It's something about them that we may envy or have a little jealousy about. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in a bad way, but it could be more so of, I wish I had what they had. I wish I could do what they do. But at the end of the day, you have to stop trying to be like somebody else, because everything that is meant for you is meant just for you. Like that's something that you have to accept. We are exceptional beings, but we tend to self-criticize, and that is a horrible, horrible trait that a lot of us have. So if we take time out to fix the things about ourselves that we don't like, then we can be the person in our family that brings our family together to help heal our family. They always talk about breaking generational curses. That is true. We do need to do that. It is powerful when you are able to do that. But some people don't have that person or individual in their family, their blood relatives, so they need the family that they chose to be that person for them. So sometimes you just got to look at it like, man, regardless of what, I am that person. And just be that person. Embrace who you are. Stop feeling like you are not who you are supposed to be. Because one thing about it, you are definitely who you're supposed to be. When God created us, he created us to be exactly who we are supposed to be. We just get lost a little bit along the way. And it's okay. I'm telling y'all, when you forgive other people, sometimes they think that it's for them and they're like, oh yeah, I've been forgiven. Oh, I can finally move on. This, that, and the other. I don't have to carry this burden on my shoulders anymore. But at the same time, honestly, when you forgive people, it is not for them. It is for yourself. When you forgive people and you let things go, or even if you got to let them go, you will start to feel differently. You will notice that you have a sense of relief, and that's because you was holding on to something. I don't care how long ago it was or how recent it was, but you was holding on to something that was eating you up inside. So at the same time, if we look at it, eating you alive, right? You was allowing yourself to slowly die because you either swallowed your pride and was like, I don't want to be that way, but then you regurgitated, right? And you said, nope, I'm gonna be this way. And being that way cause you to go into a weird place. In order to come out of that weird place, you have to find what works for you and not compare to other people's lives, because sometimes people live in a lie. It's not their truth. They're not walking in their truth. So if you're walking in your truth and you feel like you don't fit in with friends or family members, that's okay. Your tribe will come, your people will come. But I just need y'all to understand that family is very, very important. Family is important. I don't care how screwed up you guys are. I don't care how dysfunctional it may be. I don't care who don't like each other. At the end of the day, family is family. Family is important. And I'm just saying this because I know that a lot of us go through things. But right now, if you got some junk going on in your family, if you got some mess going on in your family, you don't have to wait around for other people to fix it. You can fix it too. You can bring peace into your family. So don't think that just because it's not your mess, you can't help clean it up, because you can.